maybe a counsellor or psychotherapist or something like that. But I thought this would be a great place to start a career anyway.
That was really what inspired me, seeing the role she played in taking care of my granddad, and also the role she played in our family too, taking care of my mom and dad, and so that's what inspired me to come into nursing.
If you are caring and a kind person, the gender shouldn't really be a barrier to pursuing any kind of career, definitely in today's age. So if you do feel that you have the ability to be a good caring person and enjoy scientific, working with science and stuff, that nursing is a good career.
Well, it was kind of, I knew I wanted to kind of actually sink my teeth into something that was kind of a career based really, and not just kind of jump from job to job kind of thing. And then it was just COVID really that kind of really stuck me into the psychology, and then once I was in psychology, I found nursing, and it was kind of just like I kind of fell from one to the other really.
Really, my mom and dad were both nurses, so sort of. And I didn't want to have a job where I had to sit at a desk all day. That wouldn't really be for me, so I'd from something more active.
It wasn't easy at first for me because I always saw it as a female-dominated profession, and even when I told my friends then that I was going to nursing, they were like, are you a man, a nurse? No, why don't you go into medicine?
Well, I suppose I saw the power of poor mental health affecting me years ago, and then the power of turning it around. Like my world went from one side and completely changed around to something completely positive, and it wouldn't be so positive if it wasn't so negative at the time. And I just thought the power of that was unbelievable, and I think there'd be a pretty good job satisfaction out of that if I could help somebody else do that transformation, So yeah, that was basically it, really. Yeah. It's an extra reason to go to a job more than money, So yeah, if something's not about the money and you love it, it's worth chasing,
Even in paediatrics now, they're moving towards bringing the care closer to the home. So there's going to be loads of community-based jobs, maybe specialising in certain areas, let's say cardiology, oncology, or even epilepsy. So there will be lots of posts where you'll be out in the community working with kids.
Yeah. Different experiences in different aspects of nursing. I think I would like to go into the flight nursing courses, or into the what's it called now? Earth informatics in nursing. Yeah. So also finding a way to marry my IT passion into the nursing profession. So I think that would be the major part I'll look at, or even the perioperative nursing too. Yeah.
It's definitely a good career to have. You can travel anywhere in the world. There's always going to be a job for you. You're not stuck in one place. So it's a very broad spectrum course, especially. You can work in lots of different areas. Not every day is going to be the same either. You're going to meet all kinds of different people, great people, and make friends along the way and everything like that. So I think it's just a great career to have.
So I was always kind of interested in pursuing a career where I could care for people on a personal level, and I like the idea of kind of combining practical skills as well as scientific knowledge and social interaction. So I really enjoyed that, so I thought nursing would be a good career for me then.
We had about 70 in our class, but we had just three males, with the rest of the class being female. So it wasn't easy, I thought. But seeing the way the course was designed and the way it taught me about myself too, knowing how I function internally and knowing about the physiological aspects of every human being, so also propelled and forward the interest more. So it became interesting at the end, and I was able to finish it.
Yeah, I suppose maybe a different atmosphere, because it's not just men and women who need help with mental health sides of things, and even just because it's kind of, you could be quite intimate with people. It's like a doctor. Like some people prefer female doctors or male doctors.
Yeah, definitely. I think you have different experiences compared to girls as well. So you can have a different view on things. That can be good to have differing views from your peers, especially in nursing.
Well, I'm the only lad in my class, so I feel sometimes when I'm discussing with my colleagues that I'd bring kind of a different perspective to the situation at hand. So I suppose that is, you know, the male brain maybe works slightly different or whatever, but there is different aspects that I kind of see and bring into discussion. So it would be great if there was other males that it became like a more rounded career where you'd have both female and male perspectives.
Yeah, like we all gel really well in the class, you know. There's no, like, it doesn't feel. Well, yeah, it does feel like, yeah. There's obviously a lot more women in the course than there is men, like, and that's really felt like. But the workplace I found, there's actually a lot more men in the workplace that I would have thought of in the when I started, which is brilliant.
I think making the course a bit attractive to them, selling it to them, encouraging them that you don't actually need to be a woman to care for someone. Caring is inborn in every human being, so I think we can use that to bring more men into the profession.
The stigma around mental health, and especially mental illness as well, that it's kind of frightening to the general public that only know a grain of salt worth of knowledge around it. And I think it's just, if you, like, a little knowledge about something is kind of dangerous because you fill in the rest of it then with fears and doubts, and, you know, and they kind of overcloud the reality of what it is. Like it's not that visceral, do you know what I mean? It's not that kind of gruesome that you'd see on, you know, see in films and TV and all that kind of stuff. So I think breaking that down.
I'm not really sure. I think it's almost more of a preference thing for men. So it's there's a lot of stigma around it as well, that being a nurse is for women, not for men. So I feel like that the school does enough. Maybe they could do a bit more, but at the end of the day, it's up to the person themselves to decide, I want to go into the course.
So I hope to specialise, I hope to go into paediatrics because I'm studying both general and paediatrics, so that is my kind of area of interest, and hopefully down the line specialise and maybe become an advanced nurse practitioner in an area like emergency medicine or cardiology or something like that. That's kind of the vision.
Definitely either a surgical ward, or else I really like theatre. I had theatre fest this year.
In medicine there's a lot of physics used between x-rays and ultrasounds and CT scans, so like if you have an interest in science, it is a great help for your nursing career.